Tuesday, April 22nd. I recommended Twisted Tiara in the eighth race at Horseshoe Indianapolis. And it's 20 to 1 on the morning line. And the couple minutes leading up to the start of the race was hanging out about 6 or 7 to 1. And of course, made my wager, and as luck would have it, it's happened far too frequently in the last few weeks. My horse broke very poorly at the back of the pack in a 5.5 furlong race. And then I looked at the odds again, and Twisted Tiara was 2 to 1, the 2 to 1 favorite. I'm like, what in the world is going on? But for horse players who play these tracks where the pools are not all that large, you have to get used to the fact that the odds that you think you're going to get, you're not going to get. Sometimes you get better odds, but more often than not, what looks to be a generous price completely disappears, and there's nothing you can do about it because they've already started the race. So take the loss on the bankroll and move forward. And for Wednesday, we'll try our luck at Keeneland, where only once I really had some high level of confidence looked to be fairly short priced. So my pick is going to be in race 8, and it'll be number 2, Just So Pretty. And race 8 is a maiden special weight for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, going a mile on the turf. Just So Pretty, a 4-year-old maiden fillies, had 6 career starts, all on the turf. Had a second and 2/3. And last time out, February 28th at Gulfstream, going a mile on the turf there, stalked the early pace and finished third, beating a length and 3/4 in a sprightly time. That race was running 1:33 and 4/5. This filly seems to be ready for a top effort, making third start in 2025. The 3 starts are pretty well spaced out: January 5th, February 28th, and now April 23rd. But we've seen early speed can be dangerous on the Keeneland turf, and Joel Rosario, even though he's known best for really getting the most out of horses coming from behind in the stretch, he's also very good with front runners. So, looking at the sire stats, Just So Pretty by Justify had 62 turf winners. And remember, for turf racing, they use the total number of turf winners to create the stats and not the specific race type. You see, of those 62 turf winners, 19 of them were maiden winners on the turf. Older maidens. And so from 62 total turf wins, 63% have come in 8 to 8.5 furlongs, 68% when the purse is greater than $50,000, and the layoff figure of 144, or 44% above the average for getting those turf winners on 37 to 54 days rest. Going to the broodmare sire, Midshipman, 31 turf winners over the last 3 years, 32% at 8 to 8.5 furlongs, 74% when the purse is greater than $50,000. And if you look down the purse column, that's the highest percentage of all the broodmare sires in this field. The layoff figure of 110, or slightly above average, for getting those turf winners on 37 to 60 days rest. And for the trainer stats, um, the trainer Danny Gargan, 30 turf winners over the last 3 years, 60% at 8 to 8.5 furlongs, 70% when the purse is greater than $50,000, and the layoff figure of 178, or 78% above the average for getting winners on 37 to 60 days rest. So uh, hopefully Joel Rosario can basically wire the field, and I'd be willing to take 6 to 5 or better. Uh, we shall see. Hopefully, we get to 8 to 5 would be wonderful. So make it a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.